Namaskar and welcome to Snake Master. It is now 12 o'clock and since it was raining heavily, we were delayed. You might be wondering why we are catching a snake in this field, but the snake was trapped in a net here and it would die if left like this. We walked along a very difficult path to get here, so we couldn't film anything. If we had tried, our cameras and equipment would have fallen into the puddles of rainwater on the ground. Let's go to the place where our guest is trapped. The net has done its job by protecting the fish. Otherwise, the snake would have eaten them. Around 3,000 fish, including tilapia and other varieties, are safe and secure here. At the same time, the net also helps rescuers like us to save the snake without danger. Let's not waste any time and rescue it. This is a python, locally known as Perimbamba. This one is a female, nearly 2 years old. Let's rescue her as quickly as possible since it is midnight and we don't want to disturb anyone. We shall introduce her properly after cutting the net. I think the rain has made the net tighter, trapping it more. It is a female snake. The net is tightly wrapped around it. The locals come here every day to feed the fish. That is when they noticed it. The same person who called me today had contacted me last time as well, but I was out of town. Some people asked if they could keep the snake, but they don't realize that harming or keeping it is illegal. Pythons are Schedule 1 species, just like elephants, tigers and peacocks. If a complaint is filed, the forest department can take legal action. Snakes like this are harmless. They must have come here in search of food. I think it has been trapped here. There is swelling on the body due to a shortage of oxygen in that area. It should go down in a few days. If it had been left like this, it could have died due to lack of oxygen. This is a female snake over 1.5 years old. The last time we rescued a snake here, it was about the same age. Around 20 python eggs hatched at my home last week and we released them into the wild. This year, we could not introduce the hatched python young or viper young. This snake is a female. It has more than 100 teeth, a short tail and is now out of danger. We are not going to disturb her further. Let's carefully present her to our audience so that they are convinced that there is nothing wrong with the snake and that it is healthy. There is a high chance it could bite. Its bite can cause deep wounds, but it is non-venomous. Last time a similar snake bit my leg, causing a large wound, but it healed without any issues. Even if this snake bites me, it will not be harmful. Compared with the previous one, this snake has more injuries. Hatchlings of pythons are usually 1 to 2 feet long at birth. This one is about 5 feet long. It is over 1.5 years old. This is a female. It likely came here to catch fish and got trapped in the net. We were able to rescue these snakes only because they were noticed in time. Otherwise, they might have died unnoticed. If they had been caught in a net abandoned in a field, they would have died unnoticed. They could spot it only because the fish breeders come here regularly to feed the fish. There may be more snakes of the same age here, as pythons lay 20 to 30 eggs at a time. However, there is no need to worry since pythons are non-venomous. See, its body is silky. They survive by eating small animals like rats, bandicoots, commonly found in fields, especially where crops like tapioca are grown. They also prey on chicks and civets. Their presence is important because they control pests that damage crops. There are cases where pythons catch animals like mongooses, squirrels, and even young wild cats. However, if they try to catch a large porcupine, it can be dangerous due to its sharp quills. There have been instances of quills fatally piercing a python's internal organs. If it is a baby porcupine, the quills are not as harmful. Our audience might have enjoyed meeting this guest. It is not right to disturb her further. Even though she is injured, she is out of danger and can survive if released into the forest. If possible, we shall release her tomorrow. For now, we shall keep her safely in a sack. We thank the kind-hearted young people here and say good night and goodbye before we head to our next location in search of another guest. We are glad because the snake stayed in the same place for about 3 hours. First, they called us and said we should come immediately. Then they called again and told us to hold on and that they would call if necessary. So we attended other rescue cases. Initially, it was in another corner. There are 2 dogs here and the people cleverly tied them at both ends. Their movements made the snake stay still with its hood flared. Let the snake stay there, it will remain quietly, no worries. The special situation here is that the snake came near the kitchen door when the mother here was passing by. She has been stuck in the room for about 3 hours because there was no other exit. The room has only one door. She stayed inside and dared not come out. Let's first free her before handling the snake. For the past 3 hours, she stayed inside with the intention of saving the snake's life. Amma, where are you going? She's shy. She was hiding inside. She could have sneaked out and the snake would have stayed there. Did you feel suffocated inside the closed room? Thank God nothing like that happened. Anyway, she is now safe and out. She is very shy. Now let's handle our guest. This is a female snake, about 4 years old and around 1 meter long. It has laid eggs this year. Many people are waiting outside to see it. Let's take her outside to the front of the house. Many people are waiting there. It seems to have a breathing issue, possibly due to a wound. Maybe from a dog bite or an attack. Some air seems to be escaping through the wound. We won't waste any more time. This guest is more than 4 years old. This female, after laying eggs, likely came in search of food. Interestingly, the pet dogs acted as guards. They are dachshunds. Unfortunately, breeds like dachshunds, Labradors, and Pomeranians often become victims of snake bites. However, native or Deshi dogs are usually clever enough to avoid snake bites, and there are fewer reports of such incidents. Deshi dogs are usually clever enough to avoid snake bites, and there are fewer reports of such incidents. We have many calls waiting tonight, so we need to move quickly. We shall safely place the snake into this container, but It is refusing to go inside, it seems.